I am revolutionizing the delt game with these. Just Reinstein the best way to train our lateral raises and cap the absolute hell out of our shoulders. Introducing the strict lateral raise. I have done every lateral raise in the book, but this is the one. Why is this revolutionary? Because you can progress these without the interference of momentum, ensuring 100% of the tension is on the middle delt. This allows you to progress them properly without fooling yourself into thinking you're getting stronger when you're just swinging more. And if you're getting stronger in this position, the gains are real and ensures you are optimizing for both growth and strength. What's even cooler on these is that since your torso is stuck on the wall, even the negative portion of the lift is emphasized. Because your shoulders and hips can't tilt back on the way down and take tension off the delts. There's more time under tension, they're more isolated, it's all pain and all gain the entire way. You can even do your front raises in this position as well. I couldn't even raise my shoulders the day after I did these, even though I do pretty hard shoulder workouts year round. So definitely give these a try.
I just want to make one thing clear. If you're prone to using a fuck ton of momentum throughout the whole set during your lateral raises, these are great. With that being said, multiple studies indicate that, and one recent study is actually pretty clear on the fact that cheat reps and strict reps lead to virtually same hypertrophy response as long as the sets are taken to contractile failure. But subjects who were doing cheat reps were actually able to use more weight, and that could also potentially increase their long-term overloading potential, but we won't know that for a fact until we get longer duration research. What I personally like to do when I'm doing lateral raises, I aim to do them as strict as possible throughout the most of the set, but once the fatigue kicks in and I'm not able to get a single strict rep anymore, I actually prefer to evolve, to use a little bit of body language, momentum to lift the weight up and get a few more reps in. This way I get a little bit more workload, more volume in. But to answer your question, the reason why I prefer leaning forward a bit opposed to staying upright as possible is because if you stay upright, usually you give yourself a cue to create a certain degree of external shoulder rotation. And if you do that, chances are your front delts will get involved. They'll take over a good chunk of the load. And trust me, if you give them a chance, your front delts will take over. So by leaning forward a bit, I basically give myself the opposite cue. I create a slight internal shoulder rotation. No, it won't get you injured if you have perfectly healthy shoulder joints. So I basically make sure most of the stress, most of the tension is placed on my side delts. If my rear delts get involved a bit, that's fine because usually they need a little bit more stimulus opposed to front delts, which are chronically overworked in most lifters due to all the heavy pressing they're doing. Again, there's nothing wrong with this strict lateral raise variation. It just comes down to how do you personally approach the training progression and basically your general stance on cheat versus strict reps.